Alright, we're back at last with this. Let's get on with Dead Space 3. Alright, I was right here.
Time to go.
Is this it?
Hey, you wanted an engine? Here you go.
It'll do.
It's shit. Just like our plan.
You always this helpful?
Hey, some of us just want to go home, all right? I've disconnected all the lines and service tubes, but hell if I know how to get it out of there.
I'll figure it out. Go get your equipment together so we can tow it back to the repair bay.
Right.
Okay.
Where is my objectives? Are right over there.
Huh? Use the objective marker, as
Right.
always.
No, I did. I'm just heading right towards where you are. What are you?
I'm shooting an necromorph. You know, those exist in space.
Oh.
Remember to watch your oxygen.
I got plenty. I got like over 200 still.
Yep, that's the issue. I knew it.
What's the issue?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we gotta get in here somehow.
I don't remember.
Oh. It wants us to use kinesis on something here.
Yeah, I know, and I haven't figured out what it wants. That's oxygen. Probably going to need that at the rate this is taking.
I just used it anyway. Oh. No, that's not it. That's not it.
I don't know what it wants.
This part's a little confusing. Nope, not that. I'm gonna try and get a better overview of it. Maybe I can spot something if I look at it from a certain angle.
Ah, finally.
Found
I
it?
don't know why I couldn't see it. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
You think you can handle it from here?
Yeah, Clark. I'm not an idiot.
And be sure to lock the injectors down tight. I don't want them popping.
I
off
got a
in flight.
necromorph off you. I'm getting a necromorph off you.
Okay.
Basically, I'm
Okay,
covering
guys,
you.
I got the engine.
Well,
Is
it's
everything ready?
done. It's time to go. It's
We're gonna get tossed around like a
Alright, covering me doing what? Standing here?
Navigate that atmosphere without a flight plan.
What about using flight recorders from these derelict ships?
Yeah, right. We could reconstruct one of the routes they used.
I'll search outside the Roanoke.
I was covering you while you were doing whatever you were doing.
But I wasn't doing anything, Bleach. I'm leaving. It's time to go to the next area. I really do need to, because I'm gonna run out of oxygen.
Alright, it's Alt.
Alright, I really need to fix something. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, hopefully that'll stop happening now. Okay, we're going back to the Roanoke.
Roger that. And straightforward. Oh, that's a mines. Oh, good lord.
Buckle, I think I found one of those flat
Ow.
recorders.
Great. There should be more floating around the Roanoke.
Okay, I'll see what
Oh,
I
the
can turn
mines are
up.
moving at us. Okay.
So, where our objective?
Gotta find more of those satellites. What the?
That was me trying to force gun.
No, that was a necromorph shooting me. Thanks, Bleach. I know, it was gonna hit me anyway.
I was trying to help. And no, not help kill you. That was
I don't know where it went. Whatever.
Honestly, if I was gonna try and
Hey, that was weird.
oh, good lord!
I would appreciate it if you shot those mines.
I'm trying. There's one right behind me, I think. Oh, good lord!
All right, Ellie. I think I have enough flight recorders to reconstruct a safe route to the planet.
Great. What's next?
I put it all together into a navigation module and then plug it into the shuttle. I just need to find a bench. Should be easy
I'm
enough.
getting more air. I'm heading to our objective now that we're clear of the mines.
Fucking lurkers, jeez.
Leave them. I mean, if they're not bothering us right now...
But they are, otherwise I wouldn't even notice them. Alright, it's time to go.
Well, they're not bothering me.
Congratulations, Bleach. That must mean they're not bothering me, too. Okay, that's really weird. Sometimes when I see a lurker, it just instantly dies, and I have no clue what's going on. Unless you're shooting it.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, that's bizarre.
The only...
Literally one just appeared and then died spontaneously. Don't know what's going on. Must be some kind of bug.
Probably. I wouldn't be
Never seen it.
surprised.
Never seen it before, though.
Considering it's me, and I've just been having... Yeah. Oh, I hit the wrong... That was my heal key. Whoops.
Workbench. Where is it? There it is.
Flight recorder made. Hey, my scavenge bot found stuff.
Okay.
I think that does it. We should have all the parts we need.
Thank God. So let's plot a course for the nearest shipping lane and get the hell out of here.
We're going to the planet.
Ellie, I know that's how this all started,
Alright.
but we are way over our
Wait,
heads.
did you
We
leave
can't
without
take
me?
on a whole planet full of those
Yes, just
things.
walk out the door.
Then who? Earthgov is gone.
Have to wait anyway.
But we're the only ones left who can do this.
Sorry, I
and
was
you know it.
workbenching stuff.
Ellie, you have to admit it sounds crazy. I mean, how do we know there's really a solution down there?
Because you told me. In the Admiral's quarters, you said, turn it off. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Damn straight. Captain, we can't pass this up. Carver, I don't need your mutiny on top of all this. If I say we're not going, we're not going.
No, Ellie's right. There's a shot here we're gonna take. Now, you can come with us, or you can try to stop us, but remember, okay? We're worse dead than alive. Ellie, get the shuttle prepped. I'm on my way.
So we're heading to the planet now.
Basically.
Well. Time for whatever.
All right, navigation module installed for what it's worth.
Wait, I'm not getting any. Ah, there it goes.
Just in time. Looks like our flight window's approaching.
Good. I'm coming aboard.
I wonder what hell is going to be on that planet, because that is basically the planet of the markers.
It's a planet of markers is what it is.
But that
I wonder what's gonna... Gee, Bleach, I wonder what's going to be there.
necromorph hell is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, big surprise. You're a regular fortune teller, aren't you?
What's that look for? This is
I'm
going
just
to work.
saying, I'm wondering how many
Window's
necro.
coming up.
I know I'm shooting a lot, but I'm wondering how many, what new kinds we'd expect down there.
What's up with the oxygen injector? Suck on, they're not locked down.
I tried, but the threads are rusty.
Let me see what I can do. If one of those pops loose, the cabin fire is going to burn us up before the atmosphere does. Do me a favor. Find the pressure reading on the main console and let me know when I have a solid seal.
Alright.
Time for a minigame.
There we go. That was easy.
Ah, very easy.
Pressure is
It's
rising,
almost like it was pointless.
and it's steady. Ready when you are.
Time to go.
I'm pressing it. There we go. Ah, boy.
This is suicide. Those mines will rip this ship apart.
It'll hold. Okay, everyone. Let's see if this thing can fly.
Fuel lines are go.
Sensors online. I'm seeing mines at 2
Targeting computer spinning up. Okay, Isaac. You have the controls.
Projecting optimal route now. Try to keep it on course and shoot anything.
Wait, am I gonna steer it?
No, I think we just shoot mines.
Oh, I steer, you shoot. Oh, good lord. Shoot? Dude!
What? What do you want me to do?
You're the one shooting.
What? I'm shooting all of them. I'm shooting the mines, not the fucking rubble. You have to go around that.
Ooh, good.
Literally just out of my view because of the way you're driving.
I'm trying not to hit the rubble here. I wish there was a boost.
Use the boost to get through.
Thank you, Peppy.
10 seconds to entry.
Alright, we're done.
8.
Very easy.
On course. If we hit it at the wrong time.
Here's where the fun begins.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're not done. Okay.
I'm off course. I'm just trying to stay on course.
Well, you're right into that, Bleach.
Not much I could have done. I'm trying to stay on course here. Oh, good lord.
Wow, right through it. We die. No, we didn't. Okay. This is supposed to happen.
Uh.
Give me course correction. Can't correct now. What is our window? This angle, we won't reach the window.
Okay, I'm sending you a new vector.
Jesus. Oh, good lord.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, go do that.
I'm trying.
Great, now I have to fly and shoot.
Alright, resealed.
Good, now come back. Good
I'm
Lord.
trying. I'm trying. Oh, good lord. What happened to you?
Nothing, I'm still here.
I can't see the course.
Wasn't Isaac can either.
Oh, good lord! Oh! This... Oh... Oh, jeez. Now I know what it's like flying through the comet in the old Star Tours. Please tell me we're alive.
Comet? Don't you mean an asteroid field?
No, it was a comet. Did we die or no?
No, we would have gotten a game over.
That's not good. The helmet now functioning.
Well, we made it.
Barely.
Welcome to Tal Volantis. Now we have a body temperature gauge.
We can warp near
If body
fire.
temperature falls too low, you can stand near the fire to keep it warm. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. But otherwise, we do need to keep moving.
Your temperature's dropping. Stay close to the fire.
Yeah, fires. Stay close to the fires.
I hope you know what.
I got it.
I hope you know what the human body temperature is in Celsius. Do you not?
It's been a while since I took a science class.
It's 37 degrees. That's the highest it can get. So once you're at 37, you don't need to, like, keep standing there. And there's no way to know where to go. Our objective marker ain't gonna work. So let's just keep moving.
Ellie, no. We have to get down there. I count with you.
Dash E.
Let's keep going.
This is crazy. There's nothing out here. The other half of the shuttle landed somewhere over here. Come on.
I like how we have the same idea of the scavenge boss.
That's because it's making that beeping sound. Oh, actually, it's probably you that did it. Yeah, the reason I thought of it is because you started making the beeping sound. Oh, I don't watch our temperatures now. Where's another fire? Oh my god. Okay, good. There's more fire up there.
Ellie. Ellie.
Ah, the warmth of fire.
It's just the navigator.
Don't get your hopes up.
Gee, thanks, Carver.
Video message waiting. Oh, there she is.
Isaac, if you find this... God, Ellie, come on! We're freezing to death out here! I'm coming! We're on our way to find some shelter. But I'm gonna leave you this trail of flares.
If the man's dead, Ellie, let's go.
Isaac, please, be alive!
Come on.
All the flares.
I told you she made it.
Good. You heard the message. Follow the flares.
Well, Carver's at least not so bad. He sometimes a bit grim, but he's not so bad. Oh, good lord.
Oh, you knew they were here.
We are definitely not alone down here.
What is this?
Isaac! That thing could be anywhere.
Ellie had to come this way. Come on, we can follow the pipeline.
We need some heat.
Yeah, but not urgently. That's... Gotta keep moving. More flares this way. Oh.
Yeah, there.
That ladder.
I can't even see my health.
Don't worry about that. No.
I'm at 25, under 25.
This will probably warm us up. Hope we can get this generator working anyway. Oh my god, it's here. Well, it did warm us up at least.
Oh, we found a bolus gun.
I don't know what the hell that is.
You're not gonna check the workbench?
I don't really want to right now.
Let's get in. So, things are gonna be a lot harder for me because I can't tell what my health is.
What do you mean you can't tell what your health is?
My thing's gone on my back.
That's because it's like nearly dead heal.
Oh.
It was literally like the lowest it could possibly be without dying.
I didn't realize that scene made me lose all that health.
Yep, it does.
God damn it! Clark, you alright?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing has it in for us. We can't stay outside much longer.
We have to keep following the pipeline. Come on.
And necromorphs.
Oh, good lord, they're fast. Need to remember what my... There it is. It was C.
We gotta keep moving. We don't have a lot of time. Getting so— oh, Jesus Christ! Get in here quickly. I'd be more careful if I wasn't rushing, but we're freezing. Alright, at least we know we can go down pretty far. 17.
Scavenge bot.
You can get more than one.
Aloha Station.
It's just a radio station. It's funny how it's still broadcasting even after hundreds of years.
I like the name, though.
Of course you would. Mr. Hawaii.
What's wrong with Hawaii?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. Just makes sense that you would like it.
I just threw an item at him. Oh, jeez. my body temperature's...
It's okay, we can go down pretty low, apparently. Like 17 before dying. Oh, I see something in the snow. How did that miss?
You're welcome for helping a lot with stasis.
Okay. I thank you for playing the game correctly.
Yes, because you usually have... Oh god, that's... What's one of behind you? Ow.
Oh, I thought that guy was dead. Oh, open! Open! Stupid door closed.
Come on. Gotta warm up in here.
Ah, we found them. Or found one of them at least.
Isaac. What have we done? Where is everyone? They're headed for a research facility up the ridge. We found snowsuits, but there weren't enough to go around, so I decided to stay behind. There might be more down in the basement.
Might be.
The elevator shot. And we heard something scratching down there, so we didn't. We didn't check. Buckle.
Poor guy.
This is one from me. Highlighting that for a reason.
I think we need to put something in there before we can turn it. There must be a gear somewhere.
Yeah, makes sense. Where would it be? I hope we figure it out soon. We're gonna freeze to death.
I mean, I'm stuck at 17.
Oh, I'm at 16.7. I don't think it's not gonna go down. Oh, there's another door over here to miss this somehow. Okay, good. We can turn the generator on.
Canister recovery model.
Yeah, it's just more stuff to make more weapons.
I might just...
Oh no, the elevator should work now before the generator.
I'm just checking the bench real quick.
Yeah, the elevator should be working now, I think. Oh no? It's not still. What do we
An actual
need?
shotgun.
At least we're not gonna freeze.
I wish I knew how to go for my...
Aha, here we go. Bunch of gears.
I wish I knew how to add that burst to the force gun still.
Can you go on, please? Oh, because you were holding it. Or something,
No.
I don't know. Oh, well then it just magically went on. I don't know what the heck that was.
I tried to take it from... I did try to take it from you, though.
Well, why?
I was like, I was gonna say, let me try. Maybe I have some kind of magic touch.
Yeah, well, don't get too choked up over it.
I won't. And you better not lose it over some girl. Everyone's expendable.
No, you see, I'm not that broken. Ellie's worth more to me than this mission.
And what are you gonna do when she's a corpse on the floor, huh? And what are you gonna do when everything you care about is gone?
You tell me.
You fucking lost.
Yeah.
Just lost.
Okay, it's backwards, so nope.
Oh! I remember these guys.
Mouth shut. Eyes open.
Is it the pack?
I think it's very similar to the pack, but not quite the same. It probably fulfills the pack's role in this game since there aren't any kids. They're individually weak, but they overrun you with numbers. Basically just like the pack.
What? I just said, screw it. I went melee.
You're real proud of that, huh?
Half yes, half no. Is that a good answer for you?
I don't know what a good answer is.
Oh my god, they just are dropping on top of me.
You're right not to come down here, that's for sure.
Okay, next workbench I see, I need to figure out how to put a secondary...
Something's in there.
A secondary gun on my... on my force gun, because all it does is just the burst.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I did. Burst isn't enough. It's good crowd control, but it doesn't actually, like, kill things.
So I've been using my line gun to kill things a lot.
Ah, one of these puzzles again. That does not work. That works, though.
Hey, we did it. Oop.
Okay, let's not walk in there. Or be very careful when we do.
Oh, I know what
Or
we'll do.
we'll fucking kill. Well, maybe wait a little bit, because now we can't go through.
I missed.
Nice job. I know how you missed something that big.
I aim too low.
Alright. Well, there's another path we have to go through here. What? Whatever.
How'd that hit you?
I apparently walked in too soon. The hitbox is very wide. Another puzzle. It's more complicated. It's not gonna work.
I think I got an idea here.
Alright, well, you go ahead. I'm just gonna end up counteracting your idea.
No, I think I got it.
Nope, that's not gonna do it. Oh, here we go.
You're saying?
We can freely use stasis in this room because there's a recharge right behind us.
Oh shit, I did not go
Oh.
in.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright, well, catch up when you can.
Can you freeze it?
But you freeze it. I don't need... Why do I have to freeze it?
Because it's not letting me shoot it for some reason.
Oh, you can, because I did it.
That's... Oh, that's... Oh shit, I did too soon. Okay, where are you?
Well, right here. Keep coming. Just
I have to keep going back.
going back. What are you talking about? Where the hell are you?
Oh shit, I don't know where I am.
Did you go backwards? Why?
I don't know, I'm confused.
Boy. Well, I can't even see where you are, so I can't help you. There are two of those things. Did you go back in the first one?
No, I went to the one you went through.
Oh, I don't know how the heck you could have gotten lost. There's nothing but a ladder. Go up the ladder.
Oh, the derp. I did
Oh
not
my
see the
God.
ladder. That explains it. Hi. I am smart.
Ah, good. The Arctic survival suit. We basically need to use that.
Is it free or...
You don't buy suits in this game, just get them.
I'm guessing the Arctic survival suit makes us immune to the...
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. Let's see. I played DST, and there's some items that make you immune to freezing to death in there. Ooh, upgrade rig. Let's see here. Can I? Is there anything I have to upgrade now? I can upgrade the air, but probably no need. Armor, yes. Stasis.
Yeah, air is kind of a, as usual, not a very important upgrade, if you ask me.
Nothing in stasis. Kinesis. I can... Now I can upgrade the damage for Kinesis. There we go.
Sam Ackerman. Is anyone left out there?
Sam, it's Dr. Serrano. Listen, you must make your way to Facility 1. Do you hear me? Lives depend on it. Everyone, just go there. Go now.
I wonder.
I'll try, Doc. I'll try.
They're going insane. They're probably the same people who turned into those things. Make us whole. We heard that enough times, haven't we?
Heard it enough for a lifetime. Hello?
I think we're back the way we came, so now it's time to leave.
Is the cook in the kitchen? Can we make a nice hot bowl of soup?
That's random.
Personal log, Sam Ackerman. 3 days. I've been quiet.
But what do you eat when it's cold?
I have to get to the radio call for help.
Regular food.
I think there may be a way around them. By throwing small objects, I can trick them into investigating the noise.
Ackerman! Is that you?
Oh God.
I smell you! I smell... Fred Bang!
Yeah, those they're definitely the people. They're definitely what turned into these things. Oh, we have an objective for once. Okay, we went the wrong way. Okay, the store. This is back the way we came. Where did we go the wrong way? Oh well. Okay. Went the complete wrong way. Oh, duh, the elevator's right here. Somehow missed it.
I mean, I didn't. I just followed you.
You didn't say anything.
But I don't...
I don't remember this game. Bleach, I played it once, unlike the other two. He's definitely dead, so I guess it's time to leave. What a shame.
He's not going to turn into a necromorph while we're away, are we?
How would that happen? Even if he does, we're not coming back here. Keep following the flares. We don't have to worry about temperature anymore, though.
Thank God for that.
Wasn't that bad, really.
We must be climbing into a storm system. What? Storm system? What? Never mind. Just stay close to the cliff face.
I hear things.
Ah, these idiots again. I hate these guys. They take so much damage. And then they do this.
And they get stomped by me.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm not falling for that.
That's interesting. Then again, I don't remember seeing that.
The ladder, I think. Yeah, I figured something like that would happen. That big thing is probably back.
Come on. Do you have your own quick time events?
Yes, of course.
Rickety piece of shit.
That's gotta be it. Yeah, no shit. Lit up like it's fucking Christmas down there. Somebody got the power going.
Oh, that's something.
I told you she made it. Come on.
Well, we know she made it. We already saw a video from her. I guess she could have died in the cold.
Could have.
I don't like this place. Yeah, I figured. And there's one behind us. Sneaking up on us, all quiet.
So next bench we find, could you help tell me like what parts you use to add the gun to your force gun?
You just add anything on the lower tip. That's
Okay.
it. Whatever you want.
Side of that wall, we're sitting ducks. She's in there. We're not getting in through the front door.
Hey, come on. Let's get one thing straight, Clark. We came to this frozen shithole to stop the markers, and nothing, not you or your obsession with Ellie, is gonna get in my way. You got that?
I know I'm doing this. You. Let's get this lift powered up. With any luck, everyone will be waiting for us past the gates.
Got it. Oh, there's him.
You didn't power it up, Bleach. You have to rapidly press the button. You didn't do anything, in fact.
I turned it.
But you have to press it a bunch of times until it, like, turns on.
Okay, so you said the lower...
Like, the upper tool is one gun, and the lower tool is another gun. You just put whatever you want on them. So you can also create, like, already made weapons from blueprints, which will, like, give you the full thing, and then you can, like, customize it after that if you want.
Oh, T is the blue. Oh, so you can make already made weapons, blueprints out of
Yes,
the
you
majority
can.
made.
Precisely, and then you can like change them around if you want. I'm fine with what I have for now, though. And whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll upgrade my line gun later. Look at my line gun now.
You have two. That's because you have two line guns attached to the same thing, which is kind of like pointless.
I was just testing things.
All you did was put two line guns on, Bleach. That means you fire a line gun with one thing, and then fire a line gun with the other button. It doesn't do anything.
Well, I'm sorry that was the only part I had for the lower one.
You can craft more.
Oh, right. I'll do that next time. It's been 2 weeks.
Ah, it's back, right?
Well, time to fight it.
We'll lay up.
Oh, shit.
Alright, time for the sting. Shoot the glowy bits, what a shock.
How do I use the other fire again?
What? I don't know. You and your keyboard controls.
His arm is too thick. Aim for the soft tissue.
What the fuck? Suddenly turned around and hit me.
Ow.
You have to, like, get out of the way when it charges like that, I think. Jesus.
Oh. Ow. Oh, God. It's right behind me.
Shouldn't have done it then. Nothing to shoot. There we go, now we do it.
Oh, shit. I'm caught in a corner here.
It's looking at me, don't worry. You should, like, get out of that corner.
I'm trying. I'm having to run right now and I need help.
Ow, finally. Finally hit me.
I'm dead. I'm not dead. Oh, now I am.
Kind of just like a bumped into you. Make sure to move when it's a lot.
Yeah, I get that now.
Well, don't stasis it when there's like nothing to shoot. Oh, I suppose I can help you dodge that, maybe. Oh, come on. It still hit me despite the stasis. Oh my god.
Woo!
Thing.
I hate third mouse wheel being my secondary fire. Oh god.
Ah, it's against the wall.
Oh! Is it dead?
It's almost. I think it's almost dead. Or maybe it is dead. It's just leaving. It's just leaving.
Come on. I think I see a way over the gate.
No, it's not dead, so you know it's gonna come back.
Sorry.
Ellie. There.
Isaac! Oh my god, he's alive?
And Carver? Hey, Captain.
It's so good to hear your voice.
How did you make it? You lived. We thought you were dead.
I followed your trail of flares. Are you guys all right?
Yeah, for the most part. I can't believe you're both alive. Here's our coordinates. We're in Central Command.
We'll get there as fast as we can.
Where'd that ladder go?
Let's see where the ladder goes.
Ah, pulse rifle blueprints. Your favorite.
Somehow I feel that sarcasm.
It's not. It was your favorite, wasn't it?
Wait, was that the machine gun?
Yes.
Oh.
What did you think it was? Don't bother using it here. I took it out by accident. Though I do hear somewhere we should use it, but this looks like a battlefield, so let's be careful first. Okay, now we're... Yep, okay. This way. Oh, I guess it's not a battlefield. Surprising. At least now it isn't.
Oh, wait. So that's a full pause if I pause, alright.
Isaac, you made it. God. I knew you'd get there.
Good to see you made it, Isaac. You know, maybe we should give you two some time alone, huh?
What the hell does that mean?
It means for someone who's in the past, you're awfully glad to see him.
We need him. This mission needs him.
We need him or you need him?
You got something to say to me, Captain?
Stop! Just stop! We need to shut down that damn machine, and we don't even know where it is yet. I mean, I think I know how to find it. Well, I've been digging through what's left of the research notes, and
I thought all that stuff was destroyed.
well, computer data, yes. But the written logs discuss a signal tracking experiment that pinpointed the machine's exact location. Well, I think if we repeat it, we can do the same. But at the other end of the course.
All right, fine, let's have a look. I could use a change of scenery.
Wow.
He's a real asshole, huh?
Real nice guy, the captain is.
You a drinking man, Serrano? No, sir. I prefer cognac myself. Probably a bit cliche, but you just can't beat it with a nice cigar.
What did you want to see me about?
I'm not gonna lie, Professor. I don't like you. The way you look, the way you talk, or the way you conduct business.
Look, the Admiral said
Admiral Graves isn't running this ship. I am. If you need one. Those ice cubes you're experimenting on. You come to me, and only me. Of course. Just thought it'd tell me how much support you have back home. You're playing a dangerous game.
There's the workbench. Trying to find the pulse gun.
Go to blueprints, Bleach.
Oh, I don't have enough semiconductors.
Unfortunate. You should be able to. You might be able to craft it like yourself, but I'm not really sure how to do that.
There's a share option. Does that mean you would give me semiconductors?
Share? I don't know what you're talking about.
There's an R share button on here. Oh, it's share the weapon.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I'm just taking care of stuff at the bench.
Me too. Alright, I made a new weapon. Let's see how this goes. Be interesting to fool around with this.
What does the dismantle weapon do?
It probably just dismantles the weapon and puts all, and I don't know. Not exactly sure. But only do it if you don't want the weapon anymore.
Hey, wait for Isaac. Isaac, we're just outside.
Yeah, we're freezing. Hurry your ass up.
Yeah, Bleach. Hurry your ass up.
I'm hurrying, okay? Alright, fine. Considering I can't make a pneumatic torch? What's a pneumatic torch?
Pneumatic torch.
Pneumatic.
And it's a flamethrower.
Is it an actual?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so it's an add-on to.
It's an attachment you can use. Or rather, it's a tip. It's a type of weapon. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't usually like the flamethrower all that much, but I feel like trying it. Oh boy, is that thing back? I wouldn't be shocked.
How the hell did Danik's men find us?
Oh, Danik's here. Fantastic.
Run! Ellie! Go! We'll meet up at the warehouse!
Fantastic.
Alright, this is the guy that's.
It's the Unitol crazy. And here they come. Now we're fighting them again. Fun times. Where are my necromorphs? Oh, whoopsie, I killed myself. I haven't gotten used to this thing yet. It's a grenade launcher. Didn't think it would do that.
Yeah, my force gun has a grenade launcher.
How come you're not using it?
Guys, Help. Help.
Hang on. I think these guys have terrible aim. What did you do? Did you blow yourself up now?
I blew both of us up.
Oh, you just blew yourself up. I didn't die.
You were right next to me.
Yeah, well, I didn't die. How are you down again already?
I'm not.
Oh. Thought it said you were. If they just keep moving, they don't even hit you. Bring back the necromorphs. These guys are boring.
Tell me about it.
Just when I got my flamethrower, I have to fight ranged enemies. Figures. Let's go! Where are you going?
Just looking for stuff. Yeah, I don't like the grenade launcher, honestly. It reminds me too much of the old force gun.
Yeah? Well, they did.
Ellie, can you make it to the warehouse? Oh God, here they come! Ellie!
You know, the old force gun in Dead Space 1 that had that grenade launcher thing?
Yeah, but that didn't... Yeah.
And how many times I've killed myself with that thing?
Did you? I don't remember.
Yes. Well, I hurt myself a lot more with that thing than I hurt the enemies. I think you even commented on it. I don't know. If you ever went back to Backseat Gaming again for a second round review on that, you'd probably say like, oh wow, Bleach was right. God, he did nade himself a lot with that. I am almost half expecting a count.
That requires me to actually care. Oh boy. Oh, there are necromorphs over there, I think.
Yep.
Fortunately, the necromorphs attack them just as much as us. That's good.
What?
Let's go.
Ooh, so many semiconductors.
Everyone all right?
We are anything but safe. They're after Isaac and we're getting caught in the crossfire.
Look, the warehouse.
Ah, it might be a contact beam attachment. Never did use that weapon, did you?
No.
Let's drop this shit off before we go anywhere. Maybe I will use it. But let's see how the flamethrower works first.
You went. Okay, I have nothing left to upgrade yet, but let's see how the flamethrower works as well.
Now let's let the necromorphs do their work first, I think.
Oh, he's coming for us. I like this! Oh, hi, friendo! I found a combo I like.
Good. That's the wrong way.
Flamethrower and...
Actually, hold on. It's the
Flamethrower...
wrong way, but there is a resource point here.
Flamethrower and force gun. That just sounds so good.
What?
I froze there for a sec. Force gun knocks them down. Flamethrower then burns them, so because then they're stunned for a short time, so I can just run up and burn them.
Ow. Fuck you, asshole. Whoops. Not meaning to do that.
Excuse me? What was that for?
Can't even hurt you, Bleach.
Good, because if it was Halo, it would totally hurt me.
Hello? Where did he come from? Okay.
Doesn't matter where he came from, he is now dead.
The marker has a plan. When time comes, you will be reborn. But for that, Clark must. The future of our very race depends upon it. Stop him.
Hammond's heavy frame. Huh. Amusing. Watch that grenade.
Ow! Excuse me, I was nowhere near that.
Game says otherwise. Oh, you can also stasis the grenades and throw them back. I'm sorry, kinesis them.
I'm fine. I was just having fun meleeing them.
I didn't say that you weren't fine. I didn't say anything.
What the?
Oh, great. Remember those little head things? So they can infect corpses like that. You just never have to see it happen until now. Oh, they also shoot. Fantastic. Not particularly good at it, but they do shoot. Make sure you actually kill the head, too. They're basically like little infection forms.
You know, I'm realized that my plasma cutter has the rotating thing on it in storage. I wonder if I can remove that off.
Rotating what?
The
Oh yeah, you can. The attachment that rotates it, yeah, you can, and replace it with something else.
Oh, I meant, well, I wonder if I could rotate it and move it to another
Probably.
weapon.
I'm not sure how, though. What the fuck? Fuck you.
What the hell is still alive?
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, what is still alive?
I found it. It was stuck on the wall.
I'm glad you did, because I don't think the door's gonna open.
Oh, I found it. It's one of these
Oh, never mind.
things.
Okay.
It's our favorite mini game.
Too bad we're being attacked.
Oh.
When you
Ow.
hear, like, dramatic fight music, do you not think we're being attacked? Or do you just ignore it?
We're fine. Easy.
Looks like a drill. The warehouse should be just ahead.
Coring platform online. Attention all hands. Obstruction detected. Please clear to resume drilling.
I hope you're...
What?
I'm just testing something here. Give me a sec. Alright, now I want to see how this looks. Well, that's not it. Oh! I turned my line gun into basically a...
Oh, look at that. I don't know if that's, like, useful, but hey.
I mean, we'll see. But that is cool.
Alright, time to do this. Get the other one.
Where?
Oh, great. Here come enemies. Make sure you watch out for the thing, too, Bleach.
Oh, shit. Where is it? Oh god. Burn. I gotta ask, do you have a force gun with a flamethrower as well, or no?
No, I don't.
So what do we do?
I'm not sure.
There must be something.
We have to get out of here somehow. Oh. No. Nothing. Let it keep going, see what happens. Just don't get hit by it. Okay, I guess not, I don't know. The objective tells us to get out of here, but I don't see a way out, so...
There must be something we have to pull open. Not there. Wait.
What? What are the vents? Oh boy. Okay.
Oh shit, that was a waste.
We have unlimited states, it doesn't matter. Don't shoot it, do you? Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it. Shoot the inside.
Drill core at 75%.
And there are probably gonna be more necromorphs, so we gotta do that a few times.
2, 1. All hands, clear the deck.
Oh god.
Told you there'd be more. Okay, drill's out of mission. Deal with the necromorphs.
Burn.
Abandon drill. Abandon drill.
Oh, damn rage.
Oh good lord, what's going on with the drill? Run!
Shoot the drill!
I'm reloading. This is bad.
Fine, take care of them first.
I got it!
Okay, good.
All systems shutting down.
Jesus, I really thought that was it. Yeah. Fuck this planet. Come on, let's get out of here.
You know something? I agree with Carver.
Okay, Ellie. We're headed to the warehouse now.
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, between this planet trying to kill us, your boyfriend hating me, this has been a wonderful trip so far.
Not usually like this. I don't know why.
Just let us fight it out, okay? One of us will win eventually. Did you find the experiment?
Yes.
And?
We'll just have to see it.
Why you keep looking on elevators?
I'm just wondering if it's close by once we get off the elevator. That's what I'm wondering. Aha!
Holy shit.
Isaac, there you are. We're upstairs on the observation level.
What the hell is this?
It's bad news, that's what it is.
Beautiful, isn't it? The scientists called it the Nexus. They thought these bigger specimens acted as conduits for the machine's control signal, broadcasting it to the smaller forms.
And that helps us out?
Because I think they found the machine by tracking the signal upstream through nerve clusters inside the creature.
Oh wait, we need to get inside that thing?
Yes! This is such a wonderful opportunity.
Wonderful. The son of a bitch is frozen solid. How do we get in?
The scientists used heat exchangers. Let me try to ignite them. No, no good.
There's probably a furnace on the roof. If I can find it, I can get it running.
So we have to go inside that thing?
Yes. And it's gonna be real fun.
I am getting Gears 2 flashbacks.
Yeah. Ah, Serrano.
I am glad you knew what I was talking about.
Round the clock to uncover them. We're learning so much about how these necromorphs communicate. The whole species seems like it's connected to some telepathic signal from the lowest crystals.
suit available.
We do?
It's a new suit. Archaeologicalist suit.
Oh, guess we might as well wear it. I don't know if they actually do all that much aside from, like,
Suit
look
is woven
different.
with...
Are you gonna do it or not?
increased physical protection and body heat.
And let's do it then.
Alright, upgrade my rig as much as I could. All yours now, buddy.
Alright, let's go.
Yep. There must be another way to change my... Oh, there's another alt fire button key, spacebar. Thank you. No longer have to use the third mouse wheel.
Could also remap the controls.
True, but I'm just one that usually adapts to the current controls unless they're just...
Well, why? Remap them. That's why the point. That's why it's there.
I mean, if it's two different buttons, I'll just use the button that's less annoying. Space is less annoying than mouse.
Sure, but if there isn't...
Oh, no, if there wasn't, and it was very annoying like the mouse wheel, then yes, I would remap them. Like if you had to press the mouse wheel to toggle run, I would have been like, yeah, no. I don't know, does that make sense what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
need a battery, and the battery should be... There's no battery here. There's some help here if you need it.
No, there isn't.
In this... here.
No, there isn't.
Then why was I the only one that could see it?
Okay, well, we have to go down here, so I'm not sure what we're missing.
We're missing a battery somewhere, that's all I know. I don't see it anywhere around here.
I'm gonna go look for it. Stay there.
Whoops. Wrong.
know if you find anything. Aha.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Drop it down.
Oh, goody.
I got it in. Thank
Oh, good.
you.
I was hoping you could
Oh
get
shit!
it in. And you're on your own until I get over there.
No, I meant it went
Hopefully,
flying.
hopefully if you put the battery in, the door will just open.
Yes, it will. Doors open.
Oh, give me a second. Christ. Help me!
I'm pressing.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I love that combination so much. I'm sorry if you're gonna hear that a lot. You should know me by now. When I love something guns, I go nuts over them.
Great.
Hey, thanks for putting up with Robert. You know, he's not been himself.
Norton just thinks I'm trouble in a couple of ways. But you need me for the mission, and that's why I'm here. That plus, well, frankly, I hope.
Sally, is that Isaac? Great. You two having a nice little chat?
He just called to say he got the furnace going. He's on his way back now. Isaac, decent.
That was a misclick. But yeah, Captain's an asshole. I don't like him.
Yep. Yeah, nobody does.
Isaac, the heat exchangers are powered up now, but the specimen isn't flowing.
Oh, forgot you can do that.
What's wrong with the mechanism?
Alright. That should be all of them, right?
No, we're not doing this right. Oh, we gotta do it in the right order, maybe? No, I don't know if that matters. Oh, I gotta hold it down. I'm done doing this stupidly.
It's time limit. Go to the board. Oh, I get it. The number that glows, you turn.
Ah, there it is. That's it.
Get 3. Get 1. I'll just take
forever.
I'll just take
40%.
I'll just take this side. You take
That's
that
fine.
side.
It's gonna take ages. Oh, maybe not.
With 70. Max power!
The internal temperature is rising. And I have more good news.
What is it?
Come up to the observation booth. I'll explain it on the way. The necromorphs are conduits for the marker signals. Well, the researchers built a sensor to track that signal upstream to find the machine.
So where's the sensor?
Probably destroyed. But I did find the blueprints to make a new one.
I think I know where this is going.
I'm just trying to see here. Military engine, a military open used by the SCAF forces. Is that like some kind of machine gun?
I don't know. I'm figuring this out myself.
Yeah, that is definitely a machine gun.
Okay.
Sure. Put that on there. Why not?
Let's try this thing out. Yep, that's the contact beam, alright. That's a shotgun. Cool.
Galvanizer. Let's see how my line gun is now. Alright. Yeah, that's the machine gun. That could be useful for the line gun. You ready?
Yes.
So now, let's see, my force gun knocks them down so I can burn them while they're stunned. The line gun I can just shoot from a distance, and if they get too close, cut their legs off.
I don't see any of the parts necessary to make this sensor, but there's another research warehouse at the other end of the camp. Here's a schematic. What do you think?
So they modified a telemetry spike. I have no idea how it works, but yeah. I think I can build it with the right parts. Where's the other warehouse?
I'll put the coordinates in your rig. It's most likely to be locked down tight. Here. I found these research passcodes when we arrived. Got us into this warehouse. Maybe they will work for the other buildings as well.
Well, we'll find out. Back soon.
Hope I can piece together enough of this research. Why is he here? I'll be fine.
Alright. So...
Back in the elevator, apparently.
Can I just say right now, I like the actual... I do like the crafting system a bit.
It's neat.
Like, it's not the best crafting system I've seen, but I like it, and I like the experimentation with the different weapons you can make. So what do you got on your force gun, though?
I don't have a force gun right now. I don't know why you keep asking.
Oh. Because you had one before.
Yeah, but I don't anymore. Well, that was easy.
What just happened?
What? That was me. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop the charge.
What happened? How did they just all die like that?
We shot them.
Looks like the path is up here. Hey. Hey!
Is everything all right?
There's a woman out there.
You didn't see that, did you?
Nope.
I did. That's cool. That is finally starting. This is why this is one of the reasons I wanted to play co-op.
Now I'm wishing
Isaac's
your
fairly
side.
immune. Isaac's fairly immune to it, but Carver gets to see stuff.
Now I'm wishing.
Oh well, I don't really think I want to bother, but if you really want me to, I'll fire it up.
I mean, next time we can.
Okay.
It's a little late right now.
How much longer do you want to keep going, by the way?
That's not what I asked.
Probably another hour.
Oh, did we go the wrong way? We did.
Wow. I guess I should just clarify it right now for people watching this, if any are. Stream schedule for the coming week. Don't know what I might do Wednesday. Might do something cooperative, maybe Left 4 Dead 2 again. I don't know. I'm figuring that out as I go along. Friday might be some horror RPGs, as I'm kind of putting Dark Deception down until 1 Chapter 5 update and 2 the devs actually fix all the bugs. I'm
Guess
pausing
who's
the thoughts.
back?
The hunter.
No, stalkers. Don't think hunters are even a thing.
Yeah, I'm putting down Dark Deception until the Chapter 5 update or the devs fix the major bugs that they have. Oh, great.
Yep, they're stalkers. My favorite.
Sarcasm.
Oh, they actually are my favorite. I really like them.
God. You okay?
Gee, Bleach, I don't know. Am I dead? Did we game over? If I did, then I think we would know. If we didn't game over, then I'm fine.
Ow.
Nice job.
Hey, it worked somehow.
Not really much. No, it didn't. You got hit.
He's dead. I don't care. That means it worked.
No, it does not. You could literally do anything and they'll probably die. Ow.
Did your health go up? On its own?
Huh? No, I'm healing. What do you mean it doesn't go up on its own? Why?
I added some medical tools to my adjustments
No.
to my tools, so that means if I heal,
I imagine it will. It's just hard to notice.
yeah. Aside from Friday, like Saturday, me and Alan Mooch will finish up Resident Evil 5 since my cockiness kind of made us unable to finish since I died a lot on 5-3.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit I'm not used to playing the game with non-infinite ammo at this point. I've gotten so used to playing on higher difficulties with infinite that I've lost my touch of actually managing my ammo and actually being careful.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Resident Evil 5.
I don't care. I don't play on infinite ammo. And there's more.
Yeah,
I can actually kill them in one shot when they poke their heads out. Pretty neat. If I don't miss, I can anyway.
where are you going, buddy? Ow! Yeah, you play how you want, I play how I want.
Huh?
Just, I just wanted to finish that up there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you said you don't play Infinite.
Oh, it was like...
I know
Okay.
it was late, but I was just focused on this, on these enemies, so I just wanted to end that conversation just real quick. But yeah, next, we'll just say also, like, next Sunday, not Saturday, what am I saying? There will not be this Dead Space 3 as I want to use that time for my
Oh, good, because I
usual-
won't be here most likely. Or I might. Who knows?
Because I want to use that Sunday for my usual October 31st Luigi's Mansion. I should do a practice run just to make sure I don't get too frustrated again. Aside from something, I've been enjoying this October Spooks month. Probably would have been better though if I didn't find out.
Hey guys, whatever they were experimenting on here, looks like it got up and took half the warehouse with it.
Oh no! What about the sensor parts?
3 pieces, right? Well, it's a long shot, but I'll take a look around.
Nice. Wait.
You're walking right past the ladder.
I found something in a cage. I'm holding this for you.
Holding what for me? Oh. I got it.
Okay, Santos. I think I've got all the parts for the sensor.
Excellent. Do you think you can reconstruct it?
I just need to find a bench and call up the blueprint. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Wait, but it says we have 2 out of 3.
Oh, I have all 3.
Then why did it say only 2 out of 3 on my screen?
I don't know. Why are you doing that? Making me think they're coming through.
I
mean, you're not scaring me, if that's what you think.
No, I just felt like punching it.
Oh.
He's back.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ow. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm okay. Whoop. Okay, got it.
There should be one more.
It's inside its mouth. Ooh, oh god. I'm almost dead. Oh. Thank you, I found a healing! And I'm almost dead again. No, I'm not.
That's right, come after me.
You get it?
I did.
Oh no. Oh god! But what?
You died.
But I stood back up! I stood back up. I was still alive.
Well, I guess you weren't. No, that's me. Yeah.
Okay, I need to find a way to make a consistent fire with this gun because it's a burst fire right now. I hate burst fire. It's one reason I hate the hammer burst gears. Like, if people like that gun, fine. I understand. I just never liked it in Gears 1.
Alright. If you are low on health, don't shoot it, because it goes after whoever like kills its tentacles. Usually, at least, it seems to. Alright, one more. When you take out the 3 tentacles, you've got to be ready to shoot the mouth, because if you don't, then we just have to do it again. And it's like, waste time.
I was in the corner.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, jeez. I was against a box.
Make sure you have room to run when you shoot it, I guess. Come the hell on. Great. Not good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. It literally just ate me.
I tried to help.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead when that happens. God, I'm missing so much. It's impossible to dodge this thing sometimes. Come the hell on, hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I think this is a pretty bad boss.
It's not very exciting.
Whoa!
Oh, of course I can't hit it because it's like on the other side. There we go, I got it. Alright, try and use this big thing in the center to like If you can, use this big thing in the center to like dodge his charges. Just put it between you and it. Don't stand on the perimeter like you've been doing. Like you're doing right now. See, it's gonna charge me, but it can't because I have this thing in between us. Alright, should be one more.
Oh god! Thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You slowed it down.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything. You already got hit. I was hoping to catch it when it, like, raised its tentacles. Okay, good. Wait, they're gonna come out. There we go. That should do it, I think. Oh, it's not dead? Oh, it's gonna leave again. Yep, of course it is.
Guys, that beast thing keeps running away before I can kill it.
Oh god, we can't just catch a break. But if the sensor works, we will have the machine's location.
If this planet doesn't kill us first.
We'll find it. I'll be back soon. Hey, anyone been out to check the armory?
No. Why?
Oh, shit. That's what I thought. There's someone with a trail of flares that are still burning.
Oh god. You don't think Danik and his men are...
Gonna find out.
There's an optional mission if you want.
Wait. Aha!
There's an optional mission if you want, Bleach.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Follow the flares.
I was just leaving my sensor bar first.
I know.
Oh, look, there's a workbench. I just see what can I upgrade on my rig. Nothing yet. Oh, I lost sight of where you... Oh, there you go. You went this way.
Yeah, I'm in the elevator.
Probe.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of us needs to equip it. How annoying. I'll do it. Or maybe we both need to equip it, I don't actually know. Oh well, whatever.
We both need to equip it, it seems. Unless I can change.
Unfortunate. We can get rid of it later, I think.
We need the probe right now?
Oh no, we don't need it now. We can put it in the safe.
Yeah.
Store it away. Or can we not store it? Huh? Oh no, hold on. Okay, I see what I have to do. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll come back to that later. Let's go for now.
Okay, I need... I take this up to see how constant the fire is, but the repeater looks like if I can get some more stuff for it, would be good for it. Carbine. You went in. No, you went in here.
Yes.
So which is the side quest one?
Oh, whatever, the one that's blinking, I think.
There's
Oh no, then I'm blinking. I don't know.
disposal, search.
Oh, those are both locked.
Explore the
Co-op
archaeology
mission.
warehouse. Investigate the supply depot.
I'm not sure which one. We can probably just pick one.
Let's hope this is the right thing. Yeah, this is the side quest because it's pointing to the ship.
Yeah. There might be more than one side quest, actually. Looks like one of those missions is a co-op only mission, which is interesting.
Oh god, that's ugh. That's a single burst gun. God, I have to rapidly press.
Yeah, it's a carbine.
I'm hoping I get enough parts for the repeater so I can actually get the just hold and fire.
Sergeant Lumley's rig. You should be able to pick up a Spooks transponder.
Oh!
Oh, I have the wrong fucking weapon. Oops.
Where was I?
Is there a workbench back here?
Yes, there was. There's.
Good. I picked up the wrong one. Or something.
While I'm at it, I'm gonna go to the workbench as well and re-put on the thing. Guys, I'll at least take the burst fire over the single fire. Oh, wait. Oh, the repeaters for the pulse rifle. I see now.
Makes sense.
That's what I need. But until then, I'm going to deploy a direct suspension field. Burst fire's burst fire is better than nothing. found it. Ladder. I'm seeing what. Oh. So, what kind of guns are you using, though?
No, I'm using a contact beam and shotgun, and then a pulse, and then a plasma cutter, as usual. This way.
Poor guy. Oh my god.
Yeah. Behind you.
Oh my god. Thank you. I got him.
There was a lot of them. Alright, let's go.
You're telling me. I think my new favorite in the series right now is the flamethrower. The flamethrower force gun combo.
You said it like 3 times now, but yes. Hello.
I love this weapon so much. Burn! Burn!
I don't even think it's that effective. Flamethrower just seems kind of weak. And it doesn't knock, and it doesn't stun them, but I guess that's what the force gun does, so it works out. Okay. I see this that one fixed us thing works. Thank you. Jesus. Nice. I was able to stop him from hitting me. Ah, a repeater. There you go.
Hey,
We got one.
I don't even have to make one.
Do I have to go in? Oh no, over here. Oh, I guess I gotta put the battery in there now. Oh, in. Why does this work even worse than it did in the first game? Well, I hope you're shooting them because I can't.
I'm burning them.
I don't really care what you do. Elevator.
All aboard. Ooh, bench. And our robots came back. Oh, one of them did.
One of yours did, you mean?
Let's see here. Yes. Wait, do I have a no, I don't have a I don't have a compressor, so sorry, I'm just making a few upgrades.
That's fine.
Alright, let's go. My
Ah.
Oh, hi. I'm starting to wonder if the no upgrade oh god, hi. A little help here.
You were saying?
I'm starting to wonder if the no upgrade on my flamethrower was better than this now much shorter range one. Like, next workbench, I'd like your opinion here. I'm not gonna demonstrate the two ranges. I like this combination of the beam gun and the pulse rifle. Line gun, that was what it was called. Line gun and pulse rifle. Like, I think aside from the plasma cutter, I have two of my favorite weapons in one, and a good add-on for my pulse rifle.
Almost there. The signal's getting very close. But I haven't seen a traffic yet. It should clear me. What? This way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a bench right here. Yeah, hold on. Like, this is the current range right now.
Pathetic.
And if I remove the add-on that I currently have on it, which, if I put the default tip back on, and now here is its range of the default tip and not the compressor.
Not much different.
Much different?
Not much different.
It feels like it covers at least a good, much longer range.
Well, that matters more than what I think. Make us whole. Elevator bleach. There it is. What a shock. Oh, great.
my god. Oh my god, my face. That's my face.
Okay. I doubt that's all of them.
Yeah, like, I was much further away from some of these guys, and I'm still getting them with the flamethrower.
Okay, I believe you. Oh my god. Okay, that guy got obliterated.
I saw an explosive tank he was right next to. And somehow, none of us got caught in the crossfire.
Oh, let's go up.
Perfect.
Ah, nice. Got all that stuff. Alright, we're done. Get out of here.
A scope. Okay, and... I actually want to experiment something here. Create a charged weapon that fires a kinetic impulse.
Alright, we got 15 minutes left. Let's go. Oh, neat.
Ooh, actually. Alright, I'm coming right there now. Sorry, did I blast him out of your way?
No. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Alright, we're back at the start, so let's get out of here.
What?
Nice.
What does it look like I'm doing again?
Vibrating your weapon, I don't know. And we're done.
Next area.
Alright, so where do you want to go? Do you want to do... Apparently this is a separate co-op mission, or we could go back to the main path.
Let's explore that co-op mission. That'll be...
Alrighty.
Finishing that up would be a good way to end off.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish in 10 minutes, but alright.
We'll see.
What the hell is this place? Hey, you tell me. You're the one that brought us here.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look around. You coming?
Yeah, sure.
What the?
Yeah. You don't see this, but I do.
Isaac, are you seeing this? What? What are you talking about? Isaac? Isaac!
Are you okay?
No. We should save this for next time when I'm recording Bleach, because I think that's only the beginning. We should stop now.
Okay,
before we get any more.
When's the autos? We didn't see the auto save, did we?
I don't think it matters because we press save and quit. Besides, if we see that again, that's fine.
Sure.
We should stop now. I don't want to. I don't want because apparently it's getting good. I'm just kidding.
I want to actually. Let me check something now. How much do we have left? Because when I started, we had 25.5% left.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. We have 43.9% complete. Yeah, that's definitely going to be it then, folks. Thank you again, Porygon, for joining, as always. As a reminder,
No problem.
Don't know what I'm going to do Wednesday. Friday might be horror RPGs, unless for some reason Dark Deception gets fixed, which I have doubts, considering of all the negative things I've heard about those the indie developers behind it right now. Saturday, I'll finish up Resident Evil 5. And then Sunday will be Luigi's Mansion. So thank you all again for joining, and hope you have a great final week of your Halloween month. And I'll see you for the end of it, as well as back to normal schedule, sort of, in November.
All right.
Later.